If you've ever tried installing an AI tool and ended up staring at red error messages, this video is for you. I wasted hours fixing Python versions, broken dependencies, and random setup issues until I found a stupid simple way to do it. In this video, I'll show you why most people install AI the hard way and one tool that makes it feel like installing an app on your phone. If you're a techie like me and even you're fed up with Python setups, this video will hit home. I've installed AI tools more times than I can count. Different Python versions, broken dependencies, CUDA issues, and sometimes something always breaks. And honestly, that frustration is what stops most people from using AI locally. So today I want to show you something different. A way to install powerful AI tools for images, audios, and more locally for free and without losing your sanity. And we're going to do this with Pinocchio. I'm not talking about the cartoon Pinocchio, but Pinocchio AI. Now, here's the plan for this particular video. First, I'll install one of the tools that handles everything, no manual setup, no environment headaches. Then I'll show you three real examples you can run immediately. I know some of you pay for image generation, audio conversion, and a video are different generations, and we're going to look at all three of these versions in within that tool that we have, Pinocchio. And at the end, I'll show you a bonus example that most people assume requires paid AI credits. Let's start from zero. So let's begin by first of all getting over to Pinocchio, and we're going to download that application. You can download it for Mac OS, Intel, Linux, and Windows. And if you go back to the main website, the promise that they have is the one-click localhost cloud. Run your own personal internet on Mac, Windows, and Linux. That's what they claim. And let's see how it works. Let's go to the works. This is 100% local, local running on your PC, and then all in one platform. So you have Python, Node.js, Git, UV, Conda, all of this, the FMG which we use for videos, and caddy, reverse proxy, programmatically install anything additional. So all of these things typically hinder us from using, let's say, image generation, video generation, audio generation. These setups are really, really difficult. So again, they also get you some kind of a web interface, console views, interactive web tunnel, and there are various different types of applications that you could install. And this one happens to be the one that helps you do most of them, right? So I came across this while I was trying to install, let's say, Cloud Code and various other things, and stumbled upon this particular awesome one. Also, my research led me to basically the WAN to GP, or things like Comfy UI, or this Qwen3 TTS, which is one of the latest open source models for the Qwen team. Now, again, bear in mind that some of these applications are very dependent on your hardware. So I have an NVIDIA graphic card. Some of these work with NVIDIA, some of them don't work with the AMD graphic card. And so you have to choose these applications depending on the hardware that you have. Since I have NVIDIA, I'm going to try out a couple of image generation, video generation, and audio generation activities, which otherwise I would typically pay for Hagen. Okay. So anyways, I've already clicked on this and I've already downloaded it. I'm just going to go back here. I'm going to click on pinocchio.exe. I don't know what to expect. I just heard the name and I just hit the record button for this particular YouTube video. So I'm just going to go have it. Let's see how it installs. Okay, and there we go. And we have this, right? So we have this Pinocchio. This has a version, right? It's a C drive Pinocchio, light and all that thing. I maybe want to change this to, again, if you're an advanced user, whatever it is, I'm a Windows user. So I'm just going to save this to D drive. Okay. That's where all my Olama models and all the rest of the things are all available. So and my Docker and all of that. So mode desktop, light theme. Okay. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and select restart app, and hopefully Pinocchio should be available here. There we go. So that's all available here. And so now local network, all these things are all available. This looks like agents, installation required. Don't know what to do with this. Let's say create, okay, install tools. Local installs. Okay, fair enough. Now enter any local URL to open Pinocchio. There's no apps running. Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and first of all go to settings. So let me just go to install tools. Let's say installed, and let me do all of this repo installation. So what it's going to do right now, it's essentially just going to install all these minicondas and write the applications, and it's just going to create that entire environment so that the applications that we create can operate from here. Now, usually if you've tried to do this, install in your C drive, then you have a local pathing and so many other things that typically come up. I just put this into my D drive, which is not conflicting with my operating system. Should be able to work somehow or the other. Okay, anyways, it's doing that. I will just let it install, then wait for it. Once everything is installed, come back and install any other applications on top of it. Okay, so now that Pinocchio is installed and there are several tools, there are some agents that I can make do activity, make Pinocchio do and get done stuff like that. So basically, if I go here, I can just create and then I can maybe select anti-gravity and let the agent use any of these agents to basically do some work for me. But I'm going to go to the community part of it. This is the one-click part, more easier part, and you need to be logged in, right? So you need to be able to do it, and if you don't have an account, you need to create an account. So I'm going to create the account. I'm going to use this email here, send verification email. So I should be able to get a email here. Click on this email. Let's put a password, save it, and if I just go back here, say login, give the username and password, should be able to log in. Okay, so there we go, and now this is what I want to go for, right? So if you see here, there's image generation and all of that, and I want to go with definitely this utility, voice clone, video generation, image generation. Let's see if we'll begin with image generation, right? So just go ahead and select this and want GP2 super optimize grade UF for AI video creation for GPU machines, photo maker, Forge, Facebook, select a portrait. Okay, so there's a lot of other things that are available. Fusion Factory, right? So this is industry leading face manipulation platform. Okay, so let's go ahead and select this. Yeah, and then I'm just going to click on install. Okay, so this is good. Go ahead and install latest. Download. So this will execute. Okay, install. Fair enough. So let's say run. Yeah, so then it will start the installation process. It did start it and it's continuing. So if you just click on this, it takes a couple of time to basically install all of this. As you can see, it can be heavy, and all of this installation is essentially happening somewhere here. Face Fusion, it opens multiple times. Didn't want to open up that. But yeah, it's Pinocchio API under this. Fair enough. Thankfully, it's opening at one time. Okay, and my GPU is firing up definitely. So I'm going to let this sit down, and roughly around 426 MB already. And let's see how much time it takes. Okay, so the installation is complete. I can say done. Okay, selected. Okay, fine, no problem. Okay, so finally, after some running, Face Fusion was run, and it was able to open up in a browser, which is this one here, right? So I'm just going to open up on my default browser here, and so we have a lot of things that are available. So source, there's a webcam, face swapper, age modifier, a lot of other things that are available. So I'm just going to go ahead and click some images here. So pictures, go to DP. Okay, just go ahead and pick this image of mine. I'll say start. Okay, so now I tried this video. I'm on my another camera. There's another camera. There's two cameras, and I successfully was able to run it after a bit of time. What happens is that typically the model gets downloaded, and if it's streaming, right? It starts working. And if you can see here, this is I loaded up an image and then just waited for some time for it to be doing it. So as you can see, it's not that fluid because you need to have a lot of good processing. My GPU is not sufficient. Even I have the 4090 GTX NVIDIA 24, right? 24 GB. Still, it is not yet as effective. But as you can see, it starts working, right? So it's one click. Typically, this would take a lot to install and be able to do it, right? So this is the first activity, and I want to do a little bit less intensive one, and let's see, and let's go ahead and attempt that one, the next one. Okay, so Pinocchio was definitely a 12 GB exercise and consume a lot of space. So I'm going to find something lighter. I'm going to go as usual to the community and maybe try something else. So let's go surround image around image one comfy UI, invoke magic quill. Okay, maybe not. Remove this. Let's go to TTS. Let's go to TTS, and I'm gonna go and try the Quen 3 TTS. Okay, so let's click on that, and this one is basically audio conversion. Now, a lot of these things I typically use using HeyGen, but if you can do it for free, why not? Okay, let's go click on install and say install latest. Yeah, I'll say download. Okay, so that entire process starts. Remind you again, this one is another one. Okay, so let's go ahead and install. Let's see what happens. And I'm going to let it do complete this before I move on to the next one. There we go. Some installation done. Now, if you have an antivirus, the pip installations that it do typically will come up, and then you have to allow it and then you will do it. So that way it's good. And then once it's done, it should be able to install and then be able to move forward. Okay, so the Quen one installed a lot more easily. There's a custom voice design, custom voice, and voice design. Okay, let's say it's in the top drawer. Wait for me. Let's say generate audio. Okay, and say generate. I just did the defaults, and I should be able to get something tangible out of this. Okay, and as you can see, it's like easier for us to do stuff. So it's processing, voice chat, and a lot of other things that we can do, right? So voice comes, we have to upload it and generate the audio accordingly. So good processing happening, but let's see what's happening with this image here. Okay, with this video here. Meanwhile, this is happening. Let's go here and let's say voice design. Okay, I can do that, and as you can see, it will take some time for me to generate it, but I'm able to install Quen and be able to generate something very easily here, right? So here, ensure the generate button is here. Voice chat. I can say send a voice message. Allow app. Okay, yeah, that's it. So this is how we can do this, and I'm just going to stop here. This is working. It's basically downloading some models for it to be working. I go back here, right? If I'm doing the generate audio here, that's what's happening in the background. It's downloading it and then it's going to execute. I'll let it execute and see what happens. Okay, so it didn't generate some audio, and I'll listen to it. Let's see what it did do that with expression, and I'm excited to basically do some voice cloning. Anyway, so this is what the Quen TTS is. Pretty good for voice cloning if you want to get it done for free. Anyways, it's small one click, and I'm just going to go here, no hassle. It's going to go here. It takes 7.74 seconds after it did it. I can just go back here and probably just try something else here. Help me, what should I do? Okay, and let's say generate audio. Okay, and there it goes. It's a lot more faster. Second round, and if I just say it's speaking in incredible tone, but hint of panic and all that. It's doing good. Language detection, automatically English, and yes, we can do voice cloning also if I have to give my reference video and then just not basically use agent. Custom voice, synchronize, hello, text to this. Speaker, we can choose this and have some speakers around it. But I'm going to stop this for now. As you can see, it's very, very easy to just do it, and you need to have this necessary hardware anyway. So I'm going to stop this, and there it goes. It disconnects, and I'm going to go back here and let's try something else. So this is there. I don't want to start it. Okay, no, I don't want to start that. So as you click it, it just starts off. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to community, and I want to pick some. I did a little bit of research around this, and if you are at, but this time I started with the most difficult one, most heaviest, second heaviest. And what I did is, in case you're wondering what you can do best, is here are some models which are lightweight. Like, so for example, Z Image Turbo, 6-parameter image generation model, or Flux 2. Let me try Flux 2, Sana, and Stable Diffusion Web UI Force, right? So that's their audio. We have Kokoro TTS and stuff like that. WAN to GP for basically video animation for GPU poor machines. Okay, so I'm just going to go with let's say Flux 2. Let's see if I can find Flux 2 clean. Yeah, let's go with this one, and install this, install latest, download. Now as you can see, all of these things take time to download, guys. Okay, yes, that looks good. Just give some time and it'll install all of this, and it should be working. Okay, and yeah, so this is it. This is how you go ahead on the process. Now it's going to take some time, definitely, but the one thing that I want to show you is, and the surprise here is that, hey, N8N also works properly, right? So recently I added N8N, which is a lot more better, and yeah, you can start using those. And there are some agents that are there. There's OpenClaw, that is CloudBot, right? So you can use this one, which is a personal assistant, really, really great, that works. Okay, this bold.dy and this browser use agent for browser use and all that, which are pretty good in terms of doing stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to do all of these browser control stuff, experiment. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to experiment on some of these. But my next attempt is to ensure that I do this CloudBot again. This has literally taken off in some time, and yeah, okay, CloudBot. So this is the one that I want to experiment on, and it has taken off within a lot of these pulls. But I'll do that a little later on after I try some image generation models and stuff like that. Okay, this installation will continue, but thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one where we're experimenting with all of these. Let me know what you want in the comment section, and I'll continue to do it. So hopefully now you know what to do with it and be able to work on one-click installation. Just take care of the hardware and you should have something local working. As per Satya Nadella, right, we are going to see a future where local LLMs are running, and it's agentic, there's coding agents, and a lot of things are there within this, and we can basically co-work with our individual our team members, do the work locally but then push the work outside, and then agents typically work with that, right? There'll be time where even agents have their own ID. Okay, Flux 2 is there, which is good. I think I can do that. I need to have a Hugging Face token to be able to work it. But yeah, as you can see, this is a lot more easy to sort of get this and make them working. Okay, cool. So that's it. And I'll see you in the next one with another video.